We decided to move forward with Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 once we wrapped up Ninja Gaiden 2. And so nothing was going on at the same time. We were focused on finishing up 2. I'm sure if we go into the minute details of not just our game, but all the other games that are available on both consoles, there'll be some differences. But I think overall, both consoles have offered, great games so far. And once you're into either one of the consoles or both of the consoles, it doesn't really matter. I think everyone's playing games because they love games, so there's not a huge difference that I can point out. For Team Ninja, we wanted to make the sort of most complete Ninja Gaiden game and gameplay experience. So even if you follow Ninja Gaiden, this will feel, and hopefully feel, as if it's the most complete. If you're a newcomer, what you'll be able to see is bits and pieces from the previous installments in the series. And so it takes in so many different elements from what we've done in the last several years that hopefully this will become the Ninja Gaiden of the last couple of years brought together by Team Ninja. In that sense, it's not necessarily an ending. As far as the future of the series goes, we have incorporated some sort of a hint or a message as to where the future might be headed in Sigma 2 at the ending, so you might get a sense of what we're looking at for the future of the series. In a way, for Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 to be released at this point, having spent a whole year after completing Ninja Gaiden 2, to us it actually serves a purpose, and that purpose is to see how our fans, our series fans and newcomers will react to what Team Ninja is capable of. Going back to the sort of message that hints at the future of the series that's inside the ending of Sigma 2, what we want to see is how the fans will react to that. And in a way, we want them to judge which way we should move forward if we were to move forward. So it's not necessarily starting from scratch, but in order to further advance and push ourselves, we do want to hear the user feedback, most importantly from Sigma 2. At Team Ninja, we realized that Itagaki-san, with his departure, our loyal fans have been somewhat concerned about the output and the delivery of our products. It feels as if they're going to sort of test us with this Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and that's quite all right with us. We do want them to see and feel what it's like to play a Team Ninja game, even without Itagaki-san. We do believe that the soul of Team Ninja and what he left behind is still alive within the team, but at the same time we're also confident that we can put together something that is as challenging, as exciting as what we have been doing before. In that sense, we're not largely concerned that the reaction to Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 is not going to be as expected or meet the expectations of our fans. One thing that I do want to say, though, is that because we've sort of been on the down low since Itagaki-san left and since Ninja Gaiden 2 came out last summer, hopefully this new game, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, will speak for itself. We want to communicate with our fans with this product going out this time around and feeling their reaction through any sort of feedback that we get once the game ships. It is true that Itagaki-san is my mentor. I learned a lot from him. He was there for me every step of the way. But in terms of me being my own self, an individual, and having my own character the same way he did to represent Team Ninja, I think I can fill that role and be prepared for any challenges that are ahead of us. The Other M has been in development. It's sort of difficult to say how long the development has been in progress. One thing I can say is that Itagaki-san was not involved in the project even when he was still with Tecmo, and so it's been sort of a project on the side that we were working on almost simultaneously as we were starting to wrap up NG2. It is true that I think a lot of people assume that we go after the most powerful machine that's out there. There's no denying in that. That's one side of Team Ninja that will continue, hopefully, But the other goal that we constantly have and keep in mind is that we do need to challenge ourselves to new things. And so with the Other M project, what was pretty solid from the beginning was that there was a very, very firm concept that we can agree to, and that we all thought that it was going to be a new challenge, a great challenge for Team Ninja. So in that sense, even though it's not coming out on the most powerful hardware, we do sense that we can have a great accomplishment on the Wii and hopefully learn something from that and take that to the next level with whatever we challenge ourselves with after that project. We are still on schedule for a 2010 release, and development is going on schedule. So I can only say that, yeah, consumers will be able to play the game fairly soon. All of our members at Team Ninja, we have the utmost respect for Nintendo, so we're just honored to be working with such a great label, brand company, you name it. At the E3 announcement at the Nintendo conference, we were honored to share a brand new trailer with everyone. And at the end, there was the Team Ninja and sort of a symbol that's an X mark with Nintendo. And what we see in that sort of line is that our strengths are being multiplied by being a collaborator with Nintendo. And so hopefully that will show through in the final product. With the Other M project, there actually hasn't been any sort of direct involvement from Miyamoto-san. Rather, we're working directly with Mr. Sakamoto, who is the father of the Metroid series and the producer of our current in-development game. However, we realize that without Miyamoto-san, Nintendo would not be where they are at right now. And so each individual is responsible for their own projects, for their own specialties, for their own areas, but at the same time, them together as a company and as a team make up a very strong team at Nintendo. So if there is anything that we hear or learn from Miyamoto-san, that's something that we know that we should definitely take seriously.